order. We're gonna, is my, one time as speaker for the rest of this year, probably, hopefully. I'm gonna institute the Gavel of the Week program. This is the Gavel of the Week. It's the USG stapler. Oh, yeah. It's amazing. It'll shoot a staple 25 feet, no problem. Michael knows. So, and my eye knows. Okay, so would the secretary please call the roll? Mr. Gardner. We're a little short-staffed tonight, as you can see. We'll talk about everything in the board reports. So.
I don't know how updated this list is. I left my actual computer at home. So bear with me. Representative Huey. Here. Representative Armstrong. Present. Representative Cummins. Present. Representative Haas. Here. Representative Hammond. Present. Representative Hernandez. Present and voting. Representative Wynn. Present and voting. Representative Sokol. Representative Baisley. Representative Cross. Representative Downey. Representative Lupton. Representative Morgan. Representative Perlasky. Representative Hammond. Representative Villa. Representative Warwick. Representative Agarwal. Representative Atis. All right. Thanks. Representative Hong. Karen. Representative Naffel. Representative Patel. Representative Shah. Representative Wright. Representative Zhang. Representative Moore. Representative Pinder. Representative Weber. Representative Dudley. Representative Sanford. Treasurer Fike. Vice President Douglas. Vice President Hassan Ali.
President voting.
Vice President Hofert.
President voting.
Vice President Petrick.
President voting.
Vice President Zabinski. President Nikolic.
Present.
Representative Vick. Representative Mishra. Representative Wilkins. Representative Ahmad. Representative Wang. Okay. If anyone was not on the list, you can just find me afterwards and we'll take care of it.
Okay. Treasurer Fike did a good job of reminding me that we do have the word of the week. Being that I'm not the normal speaker, I didn't really prepare one, so this one is the phrase of the week, which is the Case Western Reserve University undergraduate student government is awesome. Okay, if you'd please stand and say the pledge. To the imaginary flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wow, we're batting 1,000 tonight, huh? Okay, we're going to move into board reports. I actually don't know why I moved. Anyway, I just wanted to say welcome back. I hope you guys all had a wonderful break and didn't spend too much time doing nothing, but didn't spend too much time doing work either. We really accomplished a lot last semester, and I just basically ask that all of us really hit the ground running for this semester. We still have 3 more months to really make a difference here, and just keep your all in the organization for the rest of the year. Besides that, I will ask and remind you guys at the end of the meeting during the announcements, I do need some help with the Student State of the University address. I decided against emailing it out over break because first off, I wasn't getting any email out from my house for some reason, and second off, not everyone really reads emails very much over break, so I do realize that. Also, I am working with the president of OSU Student Government. It looks like the beginning of February is going to be kind of the date that we'll be visiting OSU. He is very excited about it and is talking with the representatives there to kind of finalize a date on their end, and we'll kind of get together to see what we can do. As you can see on the agenda tonight, we have a couple guest speakers. We also have a lot of nominations to do tonight. We lost a lot of great people over the break, including the Speaker of the Assembly and the Secretary. The Speaker transferred to University of Michigan, and yeah, I know. And Secretary Pavlov was unable to make this time because of a class. So keep those positions in mind, as well as a bunch of representative positions in, I think, all of the colleges. So, please tell your friends, and please, say some names tonight, and we'll see if we can grab some great people from CASE. So, any other questions? Okay, thank you. Vice President Hassanali.
Okay, so in case I'm assuming you all read your case daily, so you all know that we now have a new Vice President of Inclusion, Diversity, and Equal Opportunity on campus, Dr. Marilyn Mobley. There's a blog about her on the case's blog if you want more background information. Important things to know is if you want to meet her, there's a reception for her where President Snyder will speak, as well as Dr. Mobley will speak on Friday at 4:30 in Havorka Atrium. I highly recommend you all go there. You get to mingle, you get a lot of really good free food, you get to hear you get to meet our new Vice President. Also, I will be meeting with Dr. Mobley next Tuesday at 2:30. If anyone wants to join me, just let me know. So if you just want to talk to her about what she's going to be working on as far as students are concerned, just let me know, and we can go see her together. Also, this afternoon, I met with Paula Bond. She's in marketing. I talked to her about our student guides that we are jointly creating here. If you go to usg.case.edu under student resources, I've listed a number of things, updated some stuff, as well as created a lot of guides that should be coming up, hopefully. They're really excited about what we have. We have a lot of information that they're going to try and utilize in the next couple of weeks. We should be getting a new website of some kind, template that makes it easier for us to edit stuff. But they're going to be seeing how what we've made can better serve the students, as well as how they can incorporate what we're doing into better, what was the phrase they used, to help them address their internal audiences better, i.e. students, faculty, staff. So keep working hard on that. Just want to let you know that people are looking at it. It is going to be utilized. A lot of people have put a lot of hard work into it. Keith's going to be putting the pizza directory. He's working on it. Fate's been working very hard on the food guide. My entire committee's been working very hard with a bunch of other stuff, including office contact information lists, and the updating and improving the A to Z guide that was in the student guide that we gave at during welcome days. Lastly, my meeting time will remain the same. It's Thursdays, 6 o'clock in the USG office. If you want to join, feel free to come. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend both this week's meeting and next week's meeting because due to med school interviews. So Miles has graciously has graciously accepted my request to run the meetings. I'll give him an agenda, of course, and let him know what each of you guys are up to. So don't think you can slide. Make sure you are going to your meetings and you're getting the ball rolling this semester. With that, I'm open to points. Okay, thank you.
Hey guys,
Vice President Patrick.
I hate you.
Looking at refocusing this semester on some procedural stuff about mass funding. I noticed a lot of little things, some big things throughout the semester as I sort of got rolling on mass funding. And by the time I noticed a lot of them, it was sort of too far along to do anything. Inertia had taken hold. But I want to get those changed this time. Key is changing mass funding from a one-day meeting. I'll see what the finance committee tells me about that. They may hate it. I don't know. I think it's a pretty good idea. A whole lot of other little things that we will be discussing at the finance committee this week. Sorry, Dwayne. Besides that, I'm open to points.
Is there any updates on the sleep committee meetings? Or
Yes, see me afterwards. We need to meet.
is there any update on the list of the capital? Is that what it's called, capital?
The capital expenditure list? No, Joe Reck could not do that, and I'm looking at, where is he? There he is, Colin. Colin's going to help me on that, whether he likes it or not. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Is there a proxy for Jeff tonight? No? Okay. Please refer to Jeff Sabinski, Vice President of Academic Affairs, report in the agenda. He has some good information about what his committee is doing in there, so please refer to that. Vice President of Public Relations.
So lovely to see you all. You all look so good. Few things. PR is really working on the State of the University address for the next couple weeks, which you all know, of course, is Thursday, the 29th. It is not at 11:30 p.m. It is at 11:30 a.m. My newsletter was not spell checked this week, nor apparently proofread at all, and I apologize for that. All right, this is the last call. Does anyone know where our banner is? I checked the trunk of my car. It's not there. All right, we're going to have to buy a new banner. Other things, I told you guys I would have shirts. I'm a bad person, and I left the shirts at student activities, so I will be taking a point of personal privilege to leave and go and get the shirts as soon as I finish my board report. Other last few things. I will need a representative coming up. This is way in advance, but to play in the student-faculty basketball game. Last year I played in it and missed a layup, so I will be resigning my position on the team for good. Finally, there's no spotlight this week because of our guest speakers and just a busy agenda. And the PR meeting time will also be the same this semester, 6 p.m. Before GA on Tuesdays in Adelbert 102. I am open to points. Thank you.
All right. Vice President of Information Technology.
Welcome back, everyone. To start off, we have renewed the contracts for the leases on our USG computers in our office, so new computers will be going in. We've also extended the warranty on our server, so that's now covered. We will be interviewing possibly a new architect next week, so I'm looking forward to that. Some important things that my committee is going to be working on this semester. I'm continuing to meet with the ITPAC subcommittee, and the most important thing that we're working on right now is finding ways to better communicate with the students so that when technology fails, internet goes down, email doesn't work, we can find a way to let everyone know so that we can kind of work with the professors so that when you guys have papers you need to submit or you can't do your reports, the professors know that we were experiencing technology problems and they don't hold you responsible. This semester we're also going to be bringing in a representative to talk about the new Google Mail program that everyone should be switching over to this semester because everyone's case mail programs will be ineffective in May. And we're also going to bring in a representative to talk about SIS so that we can kind of it's been in implementation for a while now and we kind of want to go through and see how it's working. So I'm open to points.
Point of personal
Granted.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Treasurer Fike? Okay. Any questions for Treasurer Fike?
Just wondering what might be coming up. I read in somewhere that you and Patrick are working on something about new positions. Can you expand on?
We've had a lot of informal arrangements to try to alleviate the burden on the treasurer. I want to sit down with Carl and put something in the funding bylaws, so that it's official.
Okay, any other questions? All right, we'll move on to the next point, which is confirmation of representatives. I believe it's only Representative Huey tonight. So if you could please come to the front, we will swear you in. Okay, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name in full.
I, Katrina Huey,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the duties and responsibilities
that I will faithfully execute the duties and responsibilities
entrusted to me by the undergraduate student body
entrusted to me by the undergraduate student body
with integrity and honor.
with integrity and honor.
I will serve the Case Western Reserve University community
I will serve the Case Western Reserve University community
and uphold the Constitution of the undergraduate student government
and uphold the Constitution of the undergraduate student government
to the best of my abilities.
to the best of my abilities.
Okay, congratulations. Okay, we have a couple guest speakers. First, we have Audra from New Student and Parent Programming.
Hi everyone, I'm Audra Hormansky, and I want to thank Miles and all of you for letting me be here and take a minute of your time. I'm on the 2009 Executive Board for New Student and Parent Orientation this year, and I'm sure all of you know what orientation is. It's the freshman orientation every summer before the freshmen become real freshmen, I guess. And I'm here to talk to you mainly because you're a really involved group of students, and we want orientation leaders that are really involved and really passionate about CASE. We're looking for a really diverse group of people, and you guys are kind of wonderful, basically. So, a couple of things. If you want to apply to be an orientation leader, I would love that. I encourage everyone to apply. We have interviews. Applications are due in February. They're up now, so they're on the website. And interviews are in February, the end of February sometime. And I'm also here to ask you for your help in promoting orientation, because I know a lot of you are part of a lot of groups and clubs, and we really need to get the word out because we, like I said, need a really diverse group of people. So I have some flyers, and Zach Wilkins is even on our flyer, so that should give you lots of incentive to pass these out. So I'm just asking if you could, if you don't mind, if you're part of a group or something, you could take these flyers to the group and kind of pitch a little bit for us. Just say, hey, the applications are out. You know, if you're interested, if you really liked your orientation experience, we'd love for you to apply. So I'm going to pass these out. I don't know, orientation was a really wonderful experience for me. It was an opportunity to meet all of the new freshmen, which is kind of daunting, but really amazing at the same time because they're so bright and excited to be here at CASE. And we really are looking for orientation leaders who are just as bright and excited as all of the new freshmen. It's a paid position, so you get paid for being here and having a really good time and hang out with really wonderful people. That's definitely my favorite part about it, is that all of the orientation leaders are amazing people and like friends that it's so cheesy to say lifelong friends, but I really think that they are. So I'm just gonna pass these out. If you don't mind taking one or two to any group that you have, I would really, really appreciate it. Does anyone have any questions for me? Yeah.
It says the new student orientation and parent programming. What does the new entail?
Just for new students.
Oh.
Thank you, Keith.
We use the same orientation leaders for transfer orientation, so you don't have to apply twice. Anybody else have questions? All right, wonderful. Well, like I said, applications are up, so if you're so inclined, please apply. And otherwise, I'm going to pass these out. That would be great. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Audra. Now we have the Academic Integrity Board. We'll just ask them to come up to the front.
Hi, I'm David Draymond. I'm the Vice Chair of the Academic Integrity Board, and we are here for your approval of our new members. I want to briefly go over our selection process. First, we made accessible to the entire undergraduate community our application. Those were filled out. I don't remember exactly the deadline, but once those were all turned in, they were assessed by the members of the current board, and we gave them a ranking system to be used later. We then chose people from that pool based on their rankings and gave those selected people a group interview. And after that, we discussed roundtable these select people and chose our current members that we'd like to present to you for consideration. 2 of them were unable to attend, so they have proxies. 1 of them was able to attend, so they're going to give you a brief synopsis, introduce themselves, just so you can know them better.
I'm Mary Posdave. I'm the only one that could make it. I'm a senior BME major, tissues engineering, and I was an RA for the past 2 years in Clark Tower. And I took a last semester off to study abroad in Copenhagen, Denmark, and now I'm back and I'm an RA and alumni, and that's about it.
Hi, my name is Molly Bott, and I am the secretary for the Academic Integrity Board, and I'm representing Tanita Ganguly. She was unable to come tonight because she was ill. She goes by Mindy, and she's currently a sophomore anthropology and evolutionary biology major. She's an exec board member in Nritya, which is an Indian dance team. She's in the pre-prof program, and that's about all.
I'm Ashley Burdine, the chair of the Academic Integrity Board, and I am here representing Laura Germain. And she is a communication sciences, cognitive sciences, and psychology major. And she also is an RA, came highly recommended. She's also in Delta Gamma and on Swing Club. So we would appreciate your vote on all 3 of these members and look forward to hearing the results. Thank you.
Okay, we'll open discussion for 5 minutes. Just discussion.
Are we allowed to ask them questions?
If you would like to ask them questions, you're more than welcome to, if they'd be willing to stay for a few more minutes.
I just have a quick question. I was wondering how many people actually applied for the position?
This past fall, doing the application, it was the first time we've ever done a fall application. So I think we only had 4 people end up turning in the application, but since we never offered it midway through the year before, we thought that was a good first year turnout, but we usually get about 20 in the spring, so.
Okay. That was my other question. On discussion, I think everybody's perfect.
Okay.
I would end discussion.
Okay. Can we get, well, in the speaker's opinion, is there anyone opposed to ending discussion and moving into a vote? No? Okay. In the speaker's opinion, we'll move into voting procedures. The speaker would entertain a vote of acclamation to approve the representative.
I move forward to vote for an
Would someone else like to? Okay, there's been a move to vote by acclamation. Okay, is there any objection to any of the candidates for the Academic Integrity Board? No? Okay. So moved. All right. In my error, we skipped caucus reports and open forum, so we'll open it up to caucus reports. Are there any caucus reports? You guys get to fight it out.
We have a quick meeting for engineering representatives also. And our event was awesome, just so you know.
Looks like there's some talk in the freshman caucus. Is there a report? What?
The freshman caucus met today and decided to do a fundraiser and a freshman activity, and I think we're gonna try to raise money for the American Heart Association by selling carnations and roses for Valentine's Day.
Freshman caucus? No? Okay. Other caucus reports?
Okay, the Weatherhead Caucus met today. We confirmed the date for our outreach to our constituents. It's going to be on January 26th, so Monday, from 12 to 3, and we'll be serving pizza and conducting a survey for different reading resources we may have. Why? Because the Case Western Reserve undergraduate student government is awesome.
Since I don't have any candy, you get a free pat on the back.
You didn't say anything?
Okay, any other caucus reports? No? Okay, we'll move into open forum.
I had one question. I don't know where USG can actually do anything about this, but is there any way we can make a recommendation or anything to make it a little easier getting textbooks? Like putting up more descriptive information about the books, that kind of thing? Or getting them to put the... I'm not sure if we can do ISBNs because I don't know where they stand on that, but I know I didn't have my book list until 2 days before class started, and I still didn't have it. So, I mean, it's kind of annoying.
The reason they don't put pictures or ISBN numbers is because they want to encourage you to buy books from the bookstore.
Right.
It's like a campus supported thing.
Right, that's why I wasn't sure, like, if we could make a recommendation saying they could put a little more up or anything like that, or is that just totally on their own?
I don't know. I mean, we talked one time to the person who's in charge of auxiliary service, which also like runs with the bookstore, but they really want to promote like buying your textbooks through the bookstore.
Okay.
Because it's like a campus run service.
Is there any way we could like make a recommendation for them to put it up earlier? Because it seems like it's really slow.
It's professors that do that.
Okay. Because I talked to a couple professors and they said it was just, they'd put it up and it just didn't get it. It's the bookstore.
Secretary, interim / parliamentarian gardener.
About 2 years ago, USG passed a resolution unanimously saying that ISBN numbers would be on all syllabi, and that syllabi would be out before the class started. That didn't exactly happen, but
Yeah.
we've attempted in the past to make those kind of recommendations.
Representative Allen?
I have previously simply called the bookstore and said, I need this book, and they found them and read the ISBN number to me. I'm more than willing, especially if you do it like before you come to classes, and you've still got a couple weeks to order because they're not doing as much then either. They're pretty helpful about that.
Second that.
Okay. Do you have
What about like putting up the titles of the books?
What was that? What did she say?
Can you say that again?
What about like putting up full titles?
Yeah.
Full titles.
Keith?
Yeah, I have another open forum discussion. I read on USG newsletter that there's a recycling, I don't know what it's called, something with recycling.
Recyclemania?
Recyclemania. How is that going to go down? Does anybody have any more specifics on Recyclemania?
I was just going to say, Recyclemania has officially begun this week. Hopefully you're going to see some more. We got banners in the making and stuff. But basically for 10 weeks from that March, we're competing with a bunch of other universities across the country, like hundreds of them. I guess. And our specific category is waste minimization, and that kind of means the goal is to reduce everything, including recycling, but the priority is to just not use any, not try to throw away anything, but still recycle. That doesn't mean throw stuff away and not recycle it, because trash and recycling is all measured. So recycle, but try not to throw anything away. Don't buy anything you don't need, that kind of stuff. It's a 10-week thing, and hopefully we hear more about it with some banners and posters and stuff. And I'll be getting more information hopefully, and next week I want to update people on that.
There's two things we're
In Recyclemania?
Yeah.
What's the other?
I think it's recycling, like the recycling per capita thing, and then also the waste minimization.
Oh, that's right. I guess we're inside into recycling per capita too. Like I said, I want to find out more details. I want to give people a little short presentation next week. More information.
Yeah, and it's like over 200 campuses. It started like 5 or 6 years ago with Miami University and Ohio University, and so we kind of started in Ohio, which is pretty cool.
Is there anything that can be done about the greenies because they're really unreliable? I know there were a couple of people from my floor who tried to use the greenies before classes started. They had to wait 45 minutes, and then they walked all the way back.
I guess I can jump in on this one. It's a circle link route probably. We've been trying to edit that route for 2 years, and the issue is we can't change anything without every stakeholder, which is like 20 some organizations in University Circle, all agreeing to it. And that's nearly impossible. So we're still working on it. Perhaps Vice President Hassanali can go into that.
Last summer, we actually talked with University Circle. They're actually trying to obtain that route from standard parking. So cross our fingers that happens, because if that happens, then University Circle can change their route. And after, they're pretty much using our blueprint for what we recommended as the basis for if they were to change the route, what it would go to. So right now, it's really just trying to get approval, and University Circle isn't too happy with standard parking controlling that route just because there is so much discrepancy in timing and everything like that. That's where that stands.
I know at Rutgers they have this system where they have like a computerized screen, and it kind of shows like when the bus is expected to arrive, and like kind of updates you on that. Do you think like it's possible to get one of those set up? It's pretty cool.
So we have that at multiple locations. The biggest problem with that is based off of the proposed route that's online and the timing based off that, and it can't take into account weather inclinations, or if for some reason it goes off route or something like that due to detours. With the recent amount of construction, it kind of will detour routes a little bit, especially with the snow. It can slow things down a bit this winter. So that's where, and sometimes those things just are plain broken, and someone will pull out wires or something like that. So.
No, but like it like shows like how much time is left until it's
yeah, those are based off the GPS system with that.
I just have one more quick thing to say. Sorry, I just keep talking. I'm just really talking. Of course, Case Western Reserve University's undergraduate student government is awesome. But we have like speakers. I know I've just noticed in the past, and when like somebody goes up there and they speak for an extended period of time, people lose their focus. And like they start doodling, or they start like stop looking up there at them. And I just know that from personal experience, like sometimes that can be distracting. And I don't know. I'm just trying to say that next time we have a guest speaker, just make sure you give them your full attention. And yeah, that's all I want to say. So, but Case Western Reserve University's undergraduate student government is amazing and awesome.
So is our PowerPoint. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're going to end open forum at that point unless there's any protests to that. Okay, we're going to move into the next section, nominations for several positions. We'll start with nominations for the secretary position of the undergraduate student government. Matt, do you want to say like a brief description of secretary?
Wow. Basically, in terms of time commitment, it could be anywhere from 5 to 8 hours a week. You're responsible for putting together the agenda, which means you're responsible for making sure all the vice presidents get their information into you. And then, a lot of the work is formatting the agenda, because you get a lot of raw data that needs to be put into something that looks a little more pretty. Then, obviously you're up here taking minutes. Then when you get back to your room, you're going to have to do some more research to figure out what you got wrong and what information you missed to make sure that whatever minutes you send out are correct. You're responsible for attendance. That's basically it.
Okay, we'll open nominations.
I nominate Representative Wynn.
No.
I mean, I respectfully decline.
Okay.
Representative Armstrong?
Second. And seconded? Okay. You'll need to tell us by next week if you want to accept now. Any other nominations?
Nominate Representative Mega.
Okay, parliamentarian Gardner.
Needs to be a sophomore or greater.
I was trying.
Not the freshmen aren't great, but.
Representative Cross.
I respectfully decline.
I nominate Representative O'Brien.
I accept.
Second.
Okay. Was there? Okay.
Are we allowed to nominate Colleen?
I'm sure Colleen would love the job, absolutely love the job, but unfortunately, not. No. Okay. Nominations will be open until next week's General Assembly, so please keep that in mind. We'll move on to the next position. We'll open nominations for Speaker of the House.
I would like to nominate Marion Armstrong.
I'll think about it.
Was there? Okay.
I nominate Representative Haas.
I nominate Representative Warwick.
I acceptfully decline.
You acceptfully decline? Okay.
I nominate Representative Pulaski. I respectfully decline.
Okay, someone's gonna like disrespectfully decline here.
Representative Downing?
I respectfully decline.
Representative Lupton?
I decline.
Okay, he just declines, not respectfully. Okay. We have, is anyone nominated?
Half a person.
I nominate Steve Cummins. Representative Cummins.
Any other nominations?
No, because I need to call her first. How do you know?
Okay. All right, that'll stay open also for a week. We'll move on to the next. We have 4 College of Arts and Sciences representative positions open. Yeah.
What time are executive?
Executive committee meetings are at 11:30 on Thursdays.
Second question, can you be a transfer student and do college of arts and sciences?
Yes. As long as you're a second year or higher. Okay, we'll open nominations now. We have 4 positions open for College of Arts and Sciences. Just a reminder that you do have to be in the College of Arts and Sciences to be a College of Arts and Sciences representative.
I'd like to nominate Justin Kerr, who's not here right now. He accepts.
Okay.
I nominate Demetrius Kapoukas.
I accept.
Accepted? Okay.
Nominate Paul Solomon.
Okay.
Oh, no, he's in business. No, sorry.
Is there a call for impeachment too? Or what? Okay.
Sarah Park.
Okay.
Second.
It's been seconded. All right.
I nominate Stephanie Crawley.
Okay. Is there a second?
What really needs?
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Just a reminder that that's open for 1 week as well. Now we'll move on to School of Engineering. We have 1 position open. Representative
I would like to nominate Joe Karras. Second.
Okay.
I nominate Kevin Vick.
Okay.
I think he declines. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He will. He's
We'll-
got, because he's
we'll
not
contact
here
him.
Because he's got a lot of frisbee and basketball, and he's in a lot of sports this semester, so.
But the Case Western Reserve University undergraduate student government is awesome, though, Keith.
Yeah.
Okay. Representative Cross, did you ever hear that? Okay.
I nominate Dima Gripback.
Okay.
When we're done with this and done with the meeting, everyone who decided to nominate someone can feel free to come up here and actually tell me what their name is.
We have to email them and make sure that they actually want to run for the position before they can be elected. So, any others? No? Okay. And we have a School of Nursing representative position open as well.
I nominate Jake Kenny.
Second.
Okay, and seconded.
I nominate Julia Gerald.
Okay.
Second.
Is there a second? Okay. Any others? All right. And the final one is Taft representative. You do have to be a resident of Taft House and a first-year student.
I nominate Ariel Tucker.
Okay. Is there a second? Second. You ended the slideshow. Any other nominations?
Disaster.
No? Okay. Well, as I said, each of the nominations will stay open for a duration of 1 week until next week's General Assembly, at which point we will vote. The secretary, interim secretary, that is, will be emailing all of these people who were nominated just to make sure that they all accept their nominations, and they'll be asked to do the 2-minute presentation to the General Assembly next week, and 1 minute of questions. And please do tell your friends about this, that we do have some open positions, and you know, see if you can pull some other great people into USG. All right, we're gonna now move into new business. Any new business? No? Okay, seeing none, I believe we'll move into advisors report.
I am really excited to see you guys. It was very quiet, too quiet over the break. And I know some of you were very sad to be back, but I'm really glad to be back. Next week, hopefully, I will have a summary report to give you on the Learning Outcomes Survey that you completed last semester. And I want you to take a peek with me and see if there was anything that was startling or surprising or whatnot. And then toward the end of April or maybe mid-April, you'll take one more, which will be redesigned differently, hopefully, to look for growth patterns. So I'll explain more of that next week, but I just wanted you to know that I looked at that, and there were 90 students who participated in the survey. We were really excited about the return. So, okay, thank you. Welcome back.
Okay, any questions for Colleen? No? All right, we will move into announcements.
I found the shirts. So, the most civilized way I can think about doing this is I'm going to set them out on the front table in order of size. Smalls being at the end with the flag and extending. I'm sorry. Matt Gardner just put his eye on the microphone. Starting with smallest at the flag end and ascending in size to the other end. I don't have a size list or anything like that. I'm assuming that you all remember them. If there are any issues with someone not getting their size, please let me know, and I'll do something about it. But we have them. Thank you.
If you ever do want a good laugh, just watch Matt for a few minutes.
I sent out a notice today through email, and some of you probably already read it, but on Monday there will be a student retreat for the Martin Luther King Jr. celebration. It looks like an exceptional opportunity, so consider participating if you haven't already. And then next Thursday, my office is co-sponsoring with the Office of Multicultural Affairs, sponsoring a program called Food for the Soul, where there will be poeting and the reading of poetry that celebrate diversity and multiculturalism, and we'll also have free lunch. So good eats from Hot Sauce Williams, so please join us 11:30 to 1 next Thursday. And finally, UPB is recruiting for 2 positions, right? Arts and entertainment, thank you. There's 2 chair positions open, so if you're interested, email, perhaps Bruce, do you know who you should email?
They could email, they could email UPB exec.
There you go. There you go. I promised Melanie, the advisor, I would make that announcement, so you're cultural at heart.
Okay.
Just a reminder, Dr. Mobley will, the reception for Dr. Mobley will be this Friday, 4:30 in Haworka Atrium. Please go, show that students are very involved and make a good impression on her. And if you're interested in meeting with her next Tuesday at 2:30, please just come see me afterwards.
Yeah, definitely go to that reception. If you've never been to one of these types of receptions, they're usually awesome, and people are usually walking around with lots of hors d'oeuvres and lots of cool food. Oh, piqued your interest, eh? Would you say that once again?
Friday at 4:30 p.m. in Haworka Atrium. You'll get to see a lot of familiar faces from speed dating there, too. Sure.
Everyone will be there.
What is it? It's the reception, the inauguration reception for Dr. Marilyn Mobley, the new Vice President of Inclusion, Diversity, and Equal Opportunity.
Okay. Huh?
Hey, all freshmen, sophomore, junior, boys, girls, men, and women. Rush. It's rush time for amazing stories.
I'd just like to say that I wish every GA was as much fun.
Okay. I have a few announcements if no one else does. All right. You want to go first?
Can I see the VIP committee after this meeting, please?
Okay. I'd just like to ask all of the ad hoc committee leaders that are present tonight to please come up to the front just for like a 2-second thing right after the meeting. Also, if you are interested in working on the State of the University address and are not on the PR committee, please come up to the front in conclusion after the adjournment of General Assembly as well and talk to myself and or Bruce. I'd also ask that everyone please make an effort to kind of be in and out and about in the USG office at some point during the week this second semester of the year, just to kind of make the environment a little more welcoming for students. And it really is an awesome place to do group work activity around the tables, or just to study, or just to take a nap on the couches. That's what they're there for. So please stop in the office, use your office, take another mug. It is cheaper to get coffee if you have one of those USG mugs, or any mug for that matter, but USG mugs are awesome anyway. So please stop in the office. Oh, there's been a movement to adjourn. Second. Anyone in objection? No? Adjourn.
Don't forget to come tell me what names you gave me before.
Yeah.